I was one of those kids that graduated from high school, thought Notre Dame would call me to come play football for them.
Okay.
You know, and really, basically, in my high school, nobody stopped me from thinking about that. Even though although I'm a large man, I need to be even larger.
Yeah.
But nobody's ever.
Nobody ever said that to me. Like, nobody ever said, yeah, you're probably going to play at Notre Dame.
Nobody discouraged that. And after high school, I didn't have that option and had to do some other things. You know, I went into the military then served 2 years in the Army and did that because I couldn't afford to go to college where all my friends were going to college. Notre Dame didn't call.
Yeah.
So I did my Army thing and got out of the Army. At least I had my GI Bill at that time and I started going back to school and was still floundering for a mission major, so to speak, that I wanted to do. I got a degree in welding from a community college in California. So I was welding, making a decent living, at least more money than my friends were who were going to school with me. Since I knew how to weld in the Peace Corps, I was looking for people who could teach welding. That's what I ended up doing, and we went to country of Morocco, and I was a vocational ed teacher teaching kids how to weld, or students how to weld. And that's when I found the passion for educating using a skill-based curriculum. When I was doing that, there were orphan students who had nothing, but they learned how to weld, were able to get a job. They weren't real good at their language or their math or their history or all those subjects, but they learned how to weld so they get a job. So that became my passion. You know, you started talking about globally looking at education. I think one thing we can all focus on a little bit more is you're learning for something. You know, you're not just learning first grade skills to go to second grade. You're not just learning a high school diploma so you can go to college. You're taking your high school diploma so you can become a medical doctor. You're trying to become a police officer. You're trying to become an electrician. That goal should define what you're doing to get there, instead of just moving to the next level, instead of just moving to college. They have online speech classes. You can take your college speech class online and never
Speak to someone. Yeah.
I'm not sure
And that's efficient as heck, but man, is that really effective?
I'm not sure it's a good thing. Well, that's another challenge, and that's something our legislators need to take seriously. Had 3 students in today who are in our early childhood program, and they just said they just love the class. What are you doing? Well, we're going in and doing like student teaching assignments in a different first grade, second grade, third grade classrooms. They just love doing it. I said, what do you want to do? I want to be elementary teachers. And I had a good talk I think I had a good talk. I said, you know, we really need more young people getting into education, but we need young people who get into education with a real passion for it, who are ready to become politically motivated.